Hello, distant learners. We are going to do our August directed drawing page today. So, for your calendar page for August, you'll obviously need your August calendar page, your pencil, your black marker, and your crayons. Make sure you have all those supplies. If you don't, pause the video and go get them. You start with your pencil. Remember, I always start with my black marker so you can see. And I'll move the picture up closer so you can see the stuff that I drew before I hold up the pause card to you, okay? So the first step is going to be to draw a rectangle. Now you want to start your rectangle toward the bottom of the page, and you don't want to go above the halfway point in the blank space. So start toward the bottom, and don't go above the halfway point. So there you go. Go ahead and do that step. Great. Now that you have that step done, next we're going to draw a line just below the top of our rectangle. Like that. Go ahead and do that step. Then in that space that we just now created in our crayon box, we're going to draw some straight lines to show where our different crayons are. Now, depending on where you draw the lines will be how fat your crayons are and how many crayons can fit in your box. So obviously, the farther apart your lines are, the less crayons you have. The closer together your lines are, the more crayons you'll have. Go ahead and do that step. Great. Now that you have that done, we're going to draw the tops of your crayons. Tops of your crayons are just kind of like pointed lines, almost like a mountain top. Or you can give them a little curve too if you want. Some of mine kind of did that. So the way you do that is you start at one at the end, and then you're going to go to one of those lines you drew. And then do that again. One of those lines, one of those lines, and I'll show you it so you can see. So then I would go from one of those lines to the other next until I made it all the way to the end. So there's your crayons. Go ahead and do that step. Good. Now we're going to add some lines at the bottom or at the corners of our crayons. We're just going to do 3 diagonal lines in one corner and then 3 diagonal lines in the other. There's that step. Go ahead and do that. Great. So that's your crayon box. Now you're ready to take your pencil and take your black marker and go over your pencil lines and then color your crayon box with your crayons. Have fun finishing up this August directed drawing page.